Just continuing with a few thoughts about the coronation and the concert and the weekend in general. Here we are on the world stage, putting on a major event and a crowd that was vocal and rejoicing in a way that perhaps the naysayers had suggested wasn't going to happen. It did happen. An image of the Mall thronging, despite all the police barricades that stopped these crowds on these occasions in the new age of Suella Braverman's Britain. But, if anything could say we are back, we are hopeful, we are proud, we have a new age beginning, this was it. And in many ways, it did say that. Yeah, I have a few niggles, of course, but celebrating the positive, it was heartening to see the King smiling last night at the coronation. In fact, I think that's that was the most positive and lasting memory that I will have of the coronation concert. In the same way as I think that the image of the King looking vulnerable, not so much in his shirt, but when he had the crown on, looking vulnerable, looking quite small, looking frail. It was nice to see the King looking hearty and entertained by the concert and by the presence of his family. And yes, I'm sure it wasn't just Prince William, the Prince of Wales, who mentioned the late Queen, King Charles's mother, looking down on the family. But I'm sure that was a thought which must have passed through the King's head during the coronation when the Archbishop of Canterbury screwed the crown onto his head and then tried the same manoeuvre onto the head of the Queen. And the Queen was then obliged sort of to try and poke her hair out of her eyes for the rest of the service. But, maybe they should have practiced a little bit more with the real crown. I don't know. Welby is not somebody who features on my list of top 10 people, but there we are. As I say, a few niggles, but on the whole, I think we should be very proud of the weekend and how it went, what it says about us, and how much it establishes a blueprint for the new United Kingdom that politicians should follow. A diverse and inclusive and a thoughtful kingdom that celebrates hope and tries hard not to exclude people of any background, people from other countries, people with other faiths. And I think that includes small boats. Let's not forget the small boats. The King, after all, was in the Navy.